go, go. Wanna try me, but you only got hate. Only interested in my state, and insecurity's down my way, and interference does them away. Let there be light in the dark night. Gotta get it back, it's time I get it back. I wanna bring it back to the good old days.
Sometimes I get sick and tired of the whole situation, but I'll never let them hold me down. 'Cause I know I got faith and courage to go on. Both moonlight shines and sunshine's got a loss. Who is one and I can't lie no more. I can heal if I keep on running away from my own fears.
Okay, so I gotta see if I sound okay. I probably do. My hair's a bit of a mess today. Don't even talk about it, okay? Don't even talk about it, right? It should be okay. It should sound okay. I could probably be a little bit louder, I suppose, right? Hey guys, how's it going? I turned up the volume a little bit. That'd be the best idea. How do I sound now? Do I sound like I'm on old time radio? It's so weird because I'm looking at like the chat here. This is not what you expected me to look like. What did people expect me to look like? This is what I'm always weirded out by. No, look at this. It's like doing stuff here with my hair. Hey guys. How you doing? You all look great. You all look fantastic. Hey guys. Hello. Hey Joff. That's an amazing shirt. Thank you. This one or this one. The Resident Evil stuff is cool too. But like, yeah. Everyone's saying, no, you look good. I have like my traditional mic stand here. This is the mic stand I use for recording though. But it's just not practical right now. First stream? Hello. I don't do this often, really. I don't show my face that often either. I think probably the most requested thing ever is like face cam when it comes to like me making videos and stuff. But like, you hate your curly hair. Don't hate your curly hair. I mean, both shirts are great, but I was referring to the colorful one. Yeah, I love this one a lot. I like... Carlos, no you don't. No one's ugly. I don't have ugly subscribers. If you subscribe to my channel and you're not attractive, it like just deletes you. Unless you're a minor, then it's different, okay? Okay, we're moving on. I'm not getting in trouble on YouTube, alright? Face cam bad. Well, here we are. Face reveal. Also, hi, how are you doing? I wish it was a face reveal. My first face reveals were freaking awful. They were terrible. King doesn't show his treasure face to war. I will say, guys, no need to even like tag me even. Hey, how's it going? No need to even like tag me in the chat. I can see the chat really well. Everyone I can see pretty well. Also, you can tag me if you want. It's not going to change anything, but like I can read all your comments fairly well. We're going to be doing the community video this week. My neck is going to be sore from looking back and forth to the chat. Hey, face cam in gaming. I think it doesn't add much. I like watching face cam in gaming a lot. But it depends on it depends on the person. Like Maximilian dude, man, show me his face all the time. But then like other streamers, I don't mind. I think you have to like. What was this about again? Scariest moments. Yes, scariest moment. This is it's kind of like a Q&A, but mostly just your guys' comments. Oh look, Romer is live. I'm going on to my own channel. Romer is live. Put chat on the screen yet? No, I haven't. I haven't figured out yet. Whoa! We just broke a record for the stream. We just broke a record for the stream, guys. There's more people here than ever. I think Maximilian though. Did you see his Maximilian's follow-up video about Minecraft Steve? He talked about how it made millions of people happy, so that's awesome, and it's just a bunch of, so that's the coolest thing about it. He doesn't like the character. He's not going to play it in Smash, but he thought that it was actually like a really cool thing. He thought it was a really cool thing. In the end, look at this. Look at this. I'm trying to get the angle on my hair here. There we are. Hello, hair. The most is 34, is it? Okay, we didn't break the record. I must say, Calvin, your wording is so fluent and smooth in these videos that it almost sounds scripted. How did you know? That's really nice. That's really nice. A soothing voice. What? TTYD? Never heard of that game. Is it good? Is it good? Okay, I'll get this video up here. Community video October. I was actually like a funniest thing. Like I was laughing with my friends that it had like 2 dislikes on it. Like it's like you hate like community videos for some reason, which is really funny. Okay, Minecraft Steve is too strong. Wait, does he have a Discord server? I do have a Discord server. It's in the description of all of my videos. I think it's a lot. Calvin, stop. Wait, stop? What happened? Did I do something? Did I do something? Did something happen? If like something is wrong with the stream, I'd love to know. But it seems like everything's going fine for now anyway. Everything seems to be running. Whoa, Romer with the face cam. Come anytime to Discord. Just play TTYD already. I don't know what that game is. I've never heard of that game. Do you think games should release a demo and make people more anxious for the real game, or just wait until the game comes out? I think it's case by case. I love the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity demo, but I think in some cases I don't want to even like touch demos because I just want to play them. Dislikes are fine. Don't worry about it. I wish I knew what T2ID was. Okay, so we have 51 comments here that we have to get through, which is quite a lot. It's quite a lot. But actually, some of these comments are replies, so it won't be exactly 51, which is okay. We'll be able to get through this very well. TTYD stands for Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Is that a platformer? Is it a horror game? Hey Romer, Little Nightmares and the sequel? Have you ever played Minecraft with friends? No. No, I played Minecraft a lot when I was in college, but like not online. I keep looking here because the chat's here. Everyone like watching this video later on is gonna be like, why is he looking to the side like he's shy? Like, I don't want to look at the camera. I actually like. Sorry if your comment is long. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna like read horribly anyway. I'm not a good reader, so I'm actually a good reader. I can read really fast, and like, you know, you kind of have to be to get to be in my job. Yeah, and I have to be able to read. You have to read to like a whole class and shit. If you don't, they're gonna like laugh at you right away. Okay, we're gonna read the comments, and we can still chat. We can still talk. We can talk about the comments and have a bit of fun. Sing for us. It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Is that the lyric? You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. Something, no human contact. Something, life is on contract. The best something, stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she... Okay, we're moving on. No more Limp Bizkit. No more Limp Bizkit. Okay. So this is the community video for October. I'm not going to cut out anything this time because people said they actually wanted to see the whole stream and not me cut stuff out. So, like, I'm not even going to do an intro this time. By the way, guys, I know about TTYD. I know what it is. It's going to be a playthrough I want to do soon. And I was thinking, are you going to be Let's Playing Breath of the Wild 2 once it comes out? Are you going to play it outside of YouTube? I'm going to do a full playthrough of Breath of the Wild 2. And I'm going to try and 100% Breath of the Wild 2 when it comes out on the channel. No problem, Jacob. I'll do it again. Yeah, I'm starting to branch out into more Nintendo stuff. Okay, so Fredo Fascarnia. This is, by the way, the scariest moment in a video game for individuals. Fredo Fascarnia. The whole storage... Okay, I have to check if I'm standing in the right position here. The whole storage from Amnesia, The Dark Descent. You know the moment. I do know the moment. Amnesia is a game that I really want to play more of. I just got a code. To play Amnesia The Dark Descent on the channel. I don't know if I'll do a stream, but I think I will be doing a review video or at least a discussion on it because I actually did really like the first one and I played it on my channel. So that would actually kind of be nice. Everyone's saying that I can't 100% Breath of the Wild 2. It's not a very bold claim. Will you ever do a Super Mario Galaxy gameplay or you have played it right? No, Galaxy will be played on the channel after Christmas? It'll be next year though. It'll be the start of next year, I think, around that time. Maybe a little bit later. I'm not sure. I don't want to give a specific date for Mario Galaxy. Emil Callisto. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. You look at the picture showing King Boo, but then he goes straight to the camera without warning. The thing is, it makes it scary for me, is that it came without a warning. I want to play Luigi's Mansion as well. Like, the thing is, like Luigi's Mansion is a game that I bought on the 3DS but didn't get far into because I was like, oh, maybe like I'll try play some other games because it was one of those times when you buy like multiple games at once. Luigi is always a very compelling character. Stop giving me... I don't even go on Reddit. Why do I get Reddit notifications on my computer? I always like Luigi as a character a lot because he's not a coward. He's a scared person who's very brave to venture forth and still go through the scary mansion, even though he's afraid, which to me is actually really impressive. But I really want to say it. Read my comment. I just did. There you go. Andrew Estelle Herrero, Mario Odyssey, T-Rex, Deep Woods. I don't even know what that is, but I'm sure I'll get to it at some point. Mohan Gruel, Outlast, Whistleblower, the Eddie Gluskin Saw scene. I was watching someone else play the game on YouTube. I remember I could not sleep properly for the rest of the night. I've played Outlast 1 and 2. It's a game that I have my own personal issues with. Oh my god, Calvin's talking about a nice orange shirt. Oh, it's Mohan. You're not a mod, Mohan? Mohan, what the fuck? There you go. Sorry about that. YouTube has done this like 10 times before. Can I still leave a comment on the video? No, not now. But if you want, at the end of all this, I'll read out your scariest moment if that's good for you. Can't wait for your blind playthrough of the third Phoenix Wright game. I can't wait either. I cannot wait either. I love your Pikmin gameplay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, Outlast is really cool. It's like one of the best. It kind of held everyone over, I think, for horror games because there was no horror games for the longest time that were like actually of high quality. I don't know. It was really cool to see. It was really, really cool to see. But like I think now we have so many fantastic horror games that it's like hard to even pick sometimes. Hey Ryoku. Gumplex, probably running from the chefs in Little Nightmares, especially that one part where you see one of them coming out of the elevator and you have to hide nearby and went onto some boxes. See, the thing is, I like to pride myself on the fact that I played a lot of horror games. If you go on my Twitter, you can actually see, check if Dan is still a mod if you can. Dan? Daniel Garcia is still a mod. he's still a mod. Yeah, I'll read any scariest moments at the end too. This is what this live stream is such a good idea. Anyone who missed it can get their comments in at the end. I'll do for anyone. But yeah, like a lot of horror games. You can actually check my Twitter. I have a full thread of like the 31 horror games you can play at Halloween, and I did one for every single day in October. And Little Nightmares is a game that's always fell under my radar. Even though I'm a big fan of horror, I think it'd be really cool to like try some of these games, or at least I think so anyway. For me personally. Hans Gretel, great name. I saw Oddworld Abe's Odyssey at my cousin's place when I was around 6 years old, and I got Little Nightmares because that game spooked me. There's so many games that aren't intended to be like horror games that freak me out. When I was younger, I played Spyro the Dragon, one of the Spyro Dragon games on the PS2, the bad ones. And wait, Daniel G. Wait. Hold on a second. Is Daniel Garcia Daniel G in Discord? Oh no, you're Dan G. Okay, I thought you were saying Daniel Garcia was Dan G. I was like, what type of... You're Dan G? Oh, you are? Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay. It's... wait, what? Really? What? Are you joking? I'm Sarah plus Jody forever on Discord. Daniel, what the fuck? I was just like, wow, there's two nice Dans. I was just like, whoa, there's like two nice Dans. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Oblivious Calvin. Like, okay. Like, in my defense, Daniel Garcia, Dan G, right? I also have a friend called Dan OCG. Like, people name themselves different things all the time. But by the way, I'm looking at chat, which I probably should be looking at the camera. I apologize so much. John of Onette. It might be an unconventional pick, but one really... oh, God, no. Sorry. One really memorable... one of the scary moments I remember was from Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All. Spoiler warning. Oh, is it a spoiler? Okay, it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've played the game. So it didn't spoil me. So you know what? I'm just going to say it was a good pick. It was a good pick. Well done. Actually, I'll make up a pick. It's the moment where Maya asked for a burger, and for some reason Phoenix Wright is always like giving her hell for it. Well, it's common sense. Who's common sense? Hello, how's it going? Okay. Electric Gutbuster. Ditachu. Exploring unknown territory in Subnautica. especially if it means going deeper. Being alone around those huge Leviathans is more terrifying than anything I've experienced in a typical horror game. I will never play Subnautica. I'm too afraid of going underwater in real life. What makes you think I'm going to go underwater in the second real life, known as video games? It scares me even now thinking about it. How... Was that a lightning strike? Huh? Cope Clean with the jokes here. Cope Clean with the jokes, saying I don't, saying I don't have common sense. Guys, hover your cursors over Cope Clean's name, just as a warning. hover your cursors and right click. Don't ban him though. Just a warning. Just a warning. Good guys. Okay, Psychic. Okay, so my scariest moment in the game isn't actually from a scary game, although FNAF VR is terrifying. It's actually from my favorite game, Celeste. For those who don't know, if you beat all 16 levels, 8 Chapter A and B sides, unlock C sides, which are the hardest thing in the game, and Chapter 7 C side, what the fuck? And at the scariest moments for me, I spent 8.5 hours on that level, and at the very end of the challenge, you grab onto the wall that falls, so you have to react quick. And when I got there, and the realization that I had to move all over my progress was lost again. And I have to start at the beginning, no joke, 3,357 time was the most scared I've ever been, followed by me beating and being the happiest and loudest I've ever been. I'll never forget that moment. I've never played Celeste, but like I do love moments that like are terrifying. Like playing Sekiro and fighting Genichiro for the first time was honestly like freaking like terrifying, just knowing that like I might not finish this game. Of course I did in the end, but I feel that all the time. I've beaten every single Dark Souls game, right? But there's always that one boss in a Souls game or a Sekiro or Bloodborne where you're sitting there and you go, man, I'm never gonna beat this game. I'm never ever gonna beat this game. How do I feel if Calvin played Skyward Sword one more time, but this time it's hero mode? We're gonna play it one more time when it releases on Switch. Oh, thumb reveal! I shouldn't have done it. I'm so sorry. Ferelion? The scariest moment, eh? Well, for me, the scariest moment in games is when I'm playing SCP: The Secret Laboratory, which you should totally play, Calvin. With my friends, we were talking on Discord, and we agreed to meet up at a specific spot, but what ended up happening was one of my friends spawned in as an SCP and told us as he was halfway there. So the next moments were just us pleading with him over Discord to not kill us. There's really strict cross-teaming rules depending on what server you're on before he popped up behind us and picked us off. I've played SCP Containment Breach. I don't know if that's like actually like the... like, I don't know, the fucking... like, similar anyway. But the SCPs are some of the scariest things. They're some of the scariest, like, creatures and, like, I know they're not real. But it's so cool what these people have creatively come up with. Even if it's, like, something down to, like, a cowbell, I think they really do, like, have some of the most creative things in those games and in those, like, SCP foundations. I wish more time was given to him. Dolphy. Oh, wow. Roblox. Dolphy. Seeing an online dater with a depressed emo. Okay. And that is toxic. Is playing Adopt Me City and has thick legs. What? What? Look up SCP-3000. I will after this. Remind me. Please remind me. I just want to say, everyone, there's nothing scary about thick legs. There's nothing scary about thick legs. Alright? They're awe-inspiring, but they're not scary. They're beautiful, but they're not scary. That's the official Calvin word on this. Cyber gaming. The first meeting with Eddie Gluskin from Outlast Whistleblower made me have nightmares for the next few days. I meant to say it when Mohan said this as well, but it's actually a really well-crafted scene. While I'm not a massive fan, of the original game, I think the Whistleblower DLC is some of the best horror that I've played at that year or in that time. And like, again, it held us over until like some of my favorite horror games came out. Dan G Games. What are your thoughts on people who complained about motion controls in Skyward Sword? I've never had a problem with it and disappointed it's been discarded as a feature. I love motion controls, but some people aren't going to be that into it. Like, I don't mind people not really liking it, like, but like to disregard it, I really feel like they need to they need to understand why people love it. Like, I don't love motion controls just because I'm going woo woo doo doo with the controller, weep doo 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 doo. Like, it's because like it makes the combat in the game feel so much more closer with each enemy. You become incredibly intimate with each enemy. I really do feel that way. Like, yeah. Yeah. Demon G Games. Sorry, it's not Danji Games, it's D-Man Games. That's my problem. That's my fault. No, I don't think I got your comment yet. I say this is my scariest moment was while playing the Emperor's New Groove game on the PC as a kid, and had to get up this vertical dark area while a creepy smiling ghost cube with a face on each side was slowly following me. The music was pretty creepy as well. I've never played the game. I never played the Emperor's New Groove game, but I can say for sure with 100% certainty that the Emperor's New Groove is like my second favorite Disney movie ever made. It's so good. Like, it's so good to the point that, like, honestly, like, it surpasses, like, stuff like The Lion King for me and, like, all those, like, really cool ones. Rise and shine, Mr. Romer. Not again. My friend is calling me. I don't want to leave. Gabrielle, isn't it? Always having to leave because of the phone. Yeah, Dan Cubed. Welcome to the lair of the Dan Cubed. Electric Cutbuster. Twisted Logic. I say the only game for me to be scary enough for me at the time for me to actually stop playing was the tutorial for Metroid Prime. I was about 9 years old and I got into the game for Christmas along with a TV of my own to go in my room. So I set my TV and GameCube up alone in my room and started the game. I was fine for the first few rooms, but then I got into the first big room with the dead Parasite Queen. Oh, is this a spoiler? Should I keep reading this? Is this... Oh my god, I look like... When my head is down, I look like I'm dying. Yes. I don't want to disregard Twisted Logic's comment. It's just that, like, I plan to play... I plan to play it at some point, like Metroid Prime. You read it then and see if it's a spoiler, but like I haven't played it. Okay, I'm gonna read on to the second part anyway. Though I'd say it's a close second was the part in Fort Frolic in Bioshock 1. There was this small area off the beaten path with a wax sculpture, yes, sitting on a couch and in power to the people's station at the far end of the room. I went and got my weapon upgrade, and then when I turned around, the sculpture was standing up and a lot closer to me. I stared at it for a moment and sprung to life and attacked me. I swear I must have jumped 5 feet in the air. It scared me so much. Bioshock in general is a really cool game. It's not as timeless as I remembered, like when I played the last time, but you left a comment on the video. When did you do this? If you did it now, I'll read it. I'll read the comment at the end. But like Fort Frolic in general is such a cool area. It's one of those areas that is timeless. You know when people say Bioshock is timeless, I don't necessarily agree, but I will 100% agree that Fort Frolic in general is freaking timeless. Completely timeless. Have you played Pokemon, Calvin? I don't, have you played Pokemon, Calvin? I don't know, due to me being kind of new. Oh, well, Carlos, you can ask any question you'd like. I played every single Pokemon game in existence apart from Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White and Pokemon White 2, which I plan to do a Let's Play of at Christmas, I think. I like the vibes of at Christmas Day playing Pokemon. Sounds really cool. I'm going to be uploading at Christmas too. Well, if it isn't Cub Clean, Dark Deception's whole existence for me personally. The amount of jump scares and difficulty in that game is immense, and the way you have to walk around mazes in varying levels of light with different enemies chasing after you is horrifying, especially when you have no idea where they are and the graphics being so terrifyingly good. I've never played this game as well. Or like, though I don't think I've played this game either. Like, but like, this is definitely. I'm always looking for new horror suggestions. If this is like a really good game, like, then I'd love to play it. I'd love to play it. Sarah, if the comment was left like recently, then 100% I can like read it out if it's on the comment section right now. Calvin, have you seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Yes, I have, but it's been like so freaking long. It's a good movie though. It's really fun. It's a really fun movie. Or is it? We'll find out next week. Spoonog Nugub Books. Anytime my save file corrupted, oh my god, when my Wii U save file just completely corrupted in the middle of the Super Paper Mario playthrough, I got so scared. Have you ever heard of Star Fox Adventures? I have. There's another YouTuber right now playing it, who I tend to retweet a few times on my Twitter. Oh my Jesus Christ. It's so like honestly, like when my Wii U save file got corrupted, I thought I lost everything and I thought like the Super Paper Mario playthrough was gone, but luckily they put that into a different place. You should play Phasmophobia with 3 of your friends. It's a great horror game. Maybe at some point. For sure. Calvin, you played Okami and its sequel. I have not played Okami. It's another game I would definitely love to play. Didn't somebody help you rebuild the corruption? Yes, Starman. It was Starman sent me his Ocarina of Time file on... he played through the game up to the point that I was in and sent me his file, which was really handy. It was really handy. And by the way, I'm sorry, like, to people, I keep saying this, but I'm sorry if I keep looking at the chats over here, so I'm being a very bad streamer. Calvin the Boomer. True. I am a boomer. I am definitely a boomer. Henny 2. The first time I saw crab squid in Subnautica, deep below in the Grand Reef, I didn't see it first because it's so dark in there, and it came up on me, and I just heard those creepy noises it makes before it attacked me. I yelled and had to close the game immediately and didn't play for like a week. It's so horrifying. Like, this is the type of stuff that makes me never want to play this game. I'm already afraid of the underwater, and like, I remember playing Soma, and that was scary enough for me. Like... It freaking terrified me. Like, it really did. And, like, I tried it, by the way, on Game Pass. I tried it for a bit, and as soon as I went underwater, I didn't even see a fish, and I was like, no, I'm done. Like, that's it. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm completely out of here. I really think you would love Okami very much. I think I would, too. Hey, Calvin, you played Dead Space? Yes, it's on the shelf over there. Dead Space is on the shelf. I don't know what this thing was. I'm trying to point while looking at where I am pointing, I suppose. Like, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Adam. Probably the Silent Realm in Skyward Sword, or True Lab part in Undertale, Scariest. The Silent Realms in the greatest Zelda game of all time, Skyward Sword. Effed me up so bad sometimes, but they're so exhilarating that, like, when you finish them, it makes it, like, all worthwhile. I love the Silent Realms to death. I really do. Have you ever played Hotel Mario? Calvin, sorry to ask again, but what's with the underwater fear? The underwater fear. I can actually tell you. I played Shadow of the Colossus, my favorite game of all time when I was younger. Not the remake, the original PlayStation 2 version. And I was underwater, and in fighting this creature, and this creature came up underwater with its glowing orange eyes, and scared me so much that I had to get my little sister to beat the boss for me. Of course, I can beat it now, no problem, but when I was younger, it just terrified me, and that kind of started it. Have you played The Last of Us 1 or 2 or Uncharted? I played Last of Us 1 and 2, and if you want me to give my controversial opinion on The Last of Us, I'm up for it. I'm up for, like, upsetting the internet. No, I won't do that here. Last of Us 2 is really fucking good. It's so fucking good. Okay, let's move on. I didn't say anything, by the way. I didn't say anything. No one said anything. Okay? I can't even wink. I would never have to wink in my life. Minish Mai. I could say something from Mystery Dungeon since that's what I'm practically known for at this point. But honestly, as a kid, I was terrified of the moblins in the Forsaken Fortress in Wind Waker. Them catching you is nothing, but the mini heart attack you get when they see you, when they think they see you move is awful. Like, again, there's those things that scare you as a kid that honestly, like, really, like, won't scare you too much as an adult. Like when I played Wind Waker, I don't see anything scary, but I can imagine when I was younger fighting some of those creatures and actually being kind of like pretty scared, like in general. And like by the way, guys, it's so silly that like at the end of this year when I'm doing my Game of the Year stuff, like I'm kind of scared to like even mention Last of Us 2 just because I really enjoyed the game and I know how like the internet. Wow, this cropping's really bad. I just noticed now, like I'm like because of how the reaction of the audience is, but I'm gonna have to stay true to myself. It might be like my most disliked video ever, but like I have to stay true to myself, and I have to stay true to my answers and my Game of the Years because I feel like it's kind of silly to like just lie about it just so I don't upset a few people. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, I don't know if that makes sense. It probably does make sense. Of course, it makes sense. Dinosaurs recycle. They better. Chancellor Coral's reveal in the Spirit Tracks creeped me out the first time I saw it. That's awesome. That small man with a twisted personality and a big creepy smile is, in my opinion, one of the game's highlights. The scene is further improved by the twisted themes playing during it that just further demonstrate how twisted he is, and it adds to the creep factor for me. I love Spirit Tracks a lot. And Mike looks like a fluffy dog. Was that okay? But yeah, no, like the Spirit Tracks moment in general, though, like when Chancellor Cole, I think he calls something different in the European. I'm not sure, but I love Spirit Tracks a lot, and I love that like the first reveal with Chancellor Cole. Like obviously, you kind of like got a feeling that there was something wrong with him, but like when he actually like does reveal himself, it's like it's really funny now looking at it. ASMR Calvin. Wait, we're doing ASMR? Okay. Oh no, some people are saying stop. Yeah. ASMR Romer. ASMR. Kaisha Richards always has great comments. There is this butler into everyone has great comments, but I just remember some comments that strike in my head. There is this butler in Tomb Raider 2 who slowly follows you around in the first level, training level of the game, and he just shows up around every corner. It's super creepy. Used to have nightmares about him following me around on my own. It's still creepy. Guys, have you played this? When the butler follows you around the mansion. I'm not even freaking joking. I'm not even freaking joking. He follows you around the whole mansion. He's not really that ill-intentioned, but like it's so freaking terrifying seeing it. Moans. But one thing you can do with that butler, which is actually really cool, is that you can like lure him into the walk-in freezer, then close the freezer door and lock him in there. Don't moan. What? You guys are so weird. We're ending the stream. We're ending the stream. Maybe I should like lower this down a bit, just so the cropping's a bit better. Okay. Joder R. Dark Gaia from Sonic Unleashed. This elder god is terrifying, and is still... And I still haven't even seen anything that is as scary as when he started to transform into his final form. Because every final boss needs to have a final form. This is the scariest moment that I've seen in a video game. I've seen a lot of stuff from horror games and other games in other genres that are considered scary. But I never really felt all that scared, with a few exceptions. This one is different, unfortunately. The boss fight itself isn't very good, which is a shame because the rest of the game is great. I won't go into much detail. In case you decide to play the game in the future, I recommend playing on Xbox One if possible, since it's the most stable version. Well, I'm thinking of getting an Xbox Series X so we could play it there. I need to play a Sonic game at some stage. Yeah, guys, what the hell? Keep it PG. I like what Daniel Garcia says. Keep it PG. Keep it PG. My second channel, Calvin After Hours, that's not PG. Romer is PG. Calvin After Hours, anything goes. Anything goes in Calvin After Hours. Just saying. Moodle, probably the various jump scares in Luigi's Mansion 2. They aren't really scary, but I don't have anything else. It's okay, Moodle. It's a great pick. Luigi's Mansion 2, honestly, like, still kind of like is on the list of games to play. And honestly, I really and his OnlyFans. Hi. It's honestly like one of like the games that I really, really, really want to play. Guys, it's okay. No one's actually angry in the chat, all right? Everything's okay. Everyone's just kind of like talking. All right? Everything's okay. No one's mad. No one's mad at anyone. Everything's cool. We're all G. We're all G. We're all G. But yeah, it's okay. If you don't have anything, that's fine. Miss Mummy, 1990. Really cool name. Encountering a Reaper Leviathan for the very first time in Subnautica, that eerie screeching and the sudden pop in screen, and in one of the most terrifying moments I've ever faced in a video game. What game are you guys playing? What, like, why would you play this? Why would you subject yourself to this? Like, I'm so terrified even, like, thinking about it. Like, even thinking about it, it freaking terrifies me, and, like, I don't know how people do it in general. Like, I really don't know how people do it in general. Like, honestly, it scares me. It scares me to death even hearing about it. Oi! My name's Rick. So there's this game called The Evil Within, and Laura was very scary. Not saying the most enemies in this game aren't already hellspawns. Laura is the scariest part of that game. It's Laura, isn't it? It's not, yeah, it's Laura, yeah. But like, I loved Evil Within when it came out. I even loved that it was in 24 FPS. I thought like it's so silly, but like it works so well for that game in general. It's a horror game that I wish more people played. My friend doesn't like it. My lovely friend, she doesn't like it. But honestly, like that kind of like that. I think you need a friend who doesn't like the games you like, right? Because that like fuels conversation in some ways. And as long as you're really respectful about it, I think it can like lead to like newfound love for video games. Terrace Cassie? The T-Rex fight in the OG Tomb Raider. Oh my god, I remember this fight. I fought with my friend James. We were sitting down together, and T-Rex come towards out of us, like out of the freaking darkness. And I have to freaking backflip away from this T-Rex. I think we got eaten like a million times. Evil Within 2 is good. It's not as good as the first one, but it's really good. 24 FPS. Yeah, they were trying to make it like a movie. They were trying to make it look like a movie, and they kind of succeeded. They had it in letterbox format as well. My 13th birthday is in a month. Then I can get Discord and chat with all of you. Finally. That way I can finally join your Discord and chat. Just a month and a half to go. Well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Happy birthday. And this is kind of like why we should be appropriate in all channels. And actually in my Discord, it's one of the reasons why I like try to keep it appropriate. Hey, Pyro, how's it going? Kelsey Kirsten. A few years ago, I had a small Twitch channel. I was playing the game Outlast and with a few friends. It's a horror game where you're walking through an old mental asylum, and at a certain point you walk past a body in a wheelchair. Oh, I remember this. And you are certain that it's going to jump out of you, but it doesn't. Feeling reassured, you go along in the game. Later you walk back through the same hallway, and that is when the body comes alive and lunges at the camera. I lost my freaking mind and screamed much louder than I intended. Thankfully, no one clipped that. It's a really great moment. It's a really fantastic moment, but I think it's made better just because they were so like lenient. Like any other horror game would have just made you jump out. Like any other game, like would have just like gone for the cheap scare, but they didn't. It's a really good scare. It works really well. I think it actually like you turned 17 on the 1st of November. Happy birthday, Calvin. I drew 3 dragons of Scariest sword, and I wish I can show you. Find any way you can show me, whether it be on Twitter or Discord. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I really would. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Let's see how much is left, by the way. We actually have quite a bit. Whoa. Actually, no, we don't have a lot, actually. That's actually, we got through pretty well. Zelda Twilight Princess Blizzetta scared me when I was 13 years old. It was shocking that I got nightmares. Twilight Princess is a really scary game in general. Like, and I'm saying in general a lot because I'm in general. No, Skyward Sword, Skyward Sword. Why is Skyward Sword on the mind? Like, why is Skyward Sword on the mind all the time? Twilight Princess is a really scary game for more reasons than one. Like, well, here's the thing, Daniel. I don't think my Discord is because, like, I actually genuinely ban, like, inappropriate comments, like, all the time. Like, remove them. Really, I do. But yeah, like, Twilight Princess to me is scary more for, like, being unsettling, if that makes sense. Like, I play Skyward Sword, and, like, there's always an uneasy feeling. Even though, like, I'm, like, you know, I'm not, like, the best Twilight Princess player or best Zelda player, like, there is a feeling of, like, you know, always being on your toes in that game, too, that makes me kind of scared. But yeah, Blizzetta is pretty scary, too. Numb Gaming 11, laughing my ass off. Revisiting the zones in Off after beating them. Yes, I know what they are called. In Off? Oh, it's an RPG. Okay, it's an RPG. Okay, I don't know what that is. So I'm like, I don't want to talk on anything that I'm pretty inexperienced on. Your Discord is a godsend. Thank you very much. That's down to, like, I feel like that's more down to, like, everybody else as well. I tried to keep order as well. But I think that a lot of people... Oh my god, yes, the giant spider! Why did I forget that? Yes, Neg, he deletes your pats. I delete all pats. Doggy's funny. Doggy's really funny. Doggy's really funny. Have you played Stardew Valley? I haven't. I have not, but I would like to play. Your birthday's in March. Happy birthday! Goku Fangirl. Guardians from Breath of the Wild Zelda. Guardians, that's it. The first time, can I just say, like, that's why Breath of the Wild is so good, okay? And that's why I just want I'm one of the weirdos who just wants Breath of the Wild 2 to just be the same game, just with more. The Guardians in Breath of the Wild are so terrifying for, like, the most portions of the game, but then as soon as you figure out how to parry them, that fear just, like, goes away from me. Am I funny? Are you funny? Did you make a joke, Sarah? I'm, like, creeping over the mic as well, like, hey, guys. I remember Morpheal. Yeah, my birthday is December, 19.6 days away from Christmas. Double the presents. Happy birthday! 2 happy birthday said. The giant hands. Yes, the giant hands are pretty scary too. Kevin Calloway. Oh, really cool name. That could be like the star of like a 90s movie, right? Like, right? Am I right in saying that? Kevin Calloway? Like Kevin Calloway. Like, in the coolest way possible. When Sugar Plums climbs into the fireplace in Little Inferno. Again, another game I haven't played, but I remember a YouTuber that... I'm going to be sad now thinking about this. I remember a YouTuber that I used to follow played it. There used to be a little community of us YouTubers who, like, started off together. I'm the only one left out of them, which is kind of sad. We kind of, like, all made friends and... like, everyone, all of them, like, the other 3 guys don't make videos anymore, which is kind of depressing. They were so cool. Like, and I wish they did make videos still, because I'd love to make some stuff with them, but, yeah. But, like, he played Little Inferno one time, and that's my only memory of that game. I miss those guys. I miss them a lot. I wish they would still make videos. It was one of the most fun times to make real-life friends. No, they were online friends. My real-life friends I haven't seen in so long. I haven't seen in so long because of stuff. I wish I could see them more. Haruka the Sylveon. Always loved this name. There's a ton of genuinely scary times in games, but I'll go with my first bad experience. For me, it's the Zelda's moaning zombies at age 8. Even now, I'm still cautious fighting them. Is that the Redeads, or is that what they're called? Redeads? Red Deads? Red Dead Redemptions, I think they're called. Something like that. Redeads. Yeah, they're pretty scary. So and say they're age 25, which is my age too. I'm 25. I have a very big, wide range of ages. I think it goes from... we're in lockdown now again. We're back in lockdown. Yeah, we're in a full lockdown once again. Yeah. But man, those channels they had so much potential. They had so much potential to be so freaking good. Joey, Live, the other guy didn't have potential. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just don't think he would ever want me to say his channel because he kind of just like removed it all completely. But yeah, like it's like Redeads and Gibdos. Yeah, Red Deads and Gibbies from iCarly. England's in lockdown too. Yeah, you guys just went to lockdown today, right? You went to lockdown today. Yeah. The thing is about Ireland though is that our incident rate's going down. Everything's going down really quickly. It's going down fast. We went from 1,000 cases to like 300 cases a day within 2 weeks. So we're pretty good. Pretty good. Hey Andy, how's it going? Hey Andy. Yeah, but like I should convince those guys to make videos again if I can. Like, and we can make some stuff with them. Shishko? Horror Kid in Majora's Mask. Used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Horror Kid? Horror Kid. Who's Horror Kid in Majora? Do I forget Horror Kid? I do they mean Skull Kid? But I don't know. Like it's. Regardless, Majora's Mask is a really cool, scary game. I like it a lot. Connecticut is in lockdown. I'm in school and everything. Masks are stupid. Yeah, I in my school that I teach in, we're wearing masks, but like it's not good. It's not. I don't see it as good at all. I don't think the precautions they're taking are good. I don't think that they're well equipped. I think the teachers here in Ireland are about to take industrial action. Yeah, I think you meant Skull Kid. Yeah, Skull Kid. Great character though, really scary character. Javier Milan. One of the most anxiety/scary moments I ever had in a video game would be the encounter of the water wraith in Pikmin 2. Unlike the first or third Pikmin game, the second one focuses heavily on cave exploration. And one of the caves you can explore is called Submerged Castle, in where you can only bring Pikmin that is resistant to water. And inside the cave, you'll hear a real eerie theme as you try to collect all the treasure in each floor. But the first time it takes you long enough for, you'll get a cutscene. Should I read this? Should I read this? No, Javier, is there any spoilers in this? You be able to tell me, Javier. Do you think there's spoilers in this, Javier? I'm not saying you'd spoil stuff intentionally, because Javier is a really good commenter usually, so. Because I will be playing Pikmin 2 at some point. You have fear of dolls? I'm definitely going to be playing Pikmin 2. It shouldn't affect a lot. Maybe. You know what? I'd like it's spoilers. It's only one cave. Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect too much. And like, here's the thing. Like, will I remember it in like a year's time? Probably I won't remember it too much. Once you reach the boss room and got a certain color of Pikmin, which is the weakest, you'll be able to destroy the water wraith steamroller, and then you'll see an unnerving animation of water wraith running around, and you hit it with its weakness. It will go on its knees, duck its head, and it's kind of disturbing. Even if you kill a monster, if you go back to the cave and take your time in the cave, the water wraith comes back. Definitely an unforgettable boss. The whole series, definitely a scary one. Like honestly, like it's okay. It's okay. It's impossible for me to remember every single comment in these videos. It really is. Look at my hair. It doesn't want to cooperate at all. Just forget I'm on stream, okay? I'll turn off the stream if anyone cares. You're scared of spiders? Yeah, me too. Me too. Calvin wants to shut the stream down. Do I? Maybe. I'm having fun. Firewolf 2020. I don't know if you ever played or heard the game before, but it's more or less overlooked. But it's, I think the climax of Duck Season's canon ending is the scariest moment in a horror game for me. For those who don't know, Duck Season is basically a VR duck hunt. You can play as a boy whose mother rents him the hottest new game, Duck Season. I think his... Have you played Minish Cap? Oh, by the way, people ask me if I teach. I do. I have played Minish Cap, and it's really good. I have a blind playthrough on my channel. I think it's his birthday for the entire day. Determined to beat it, the boy, you, makes it his goal to beat the game before he has to go to bed. For your understanding, the gameplay switches from you playing as a boy in his living room to playing as the character in the game. Let me just say, the game gets really, really creepy near the end. If you want to get a more detailed and really spoilery answer, you can read the next paragraph. Otherwise, all you need to know is the game made me scared and still makes me nervous of sleeping by windows. I absolutely love the game, and it definitely is one of my top 10 horror games list. If you don't decide to read the next paragraph, I hope you have fun and have a happy Halloween even during this panoramic. Yes. That's pretty good info. We won't read the next one just in case anyone else wants to play it as well. But we won't read the next one. But I like thank you for your comment and thank you for saying happy Halloween. Hope you had a good Halloween yourself. No, you did a good job, Javier. Like I'm not like it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Calvin, I sent them. You sent them. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. I love how like there's always early stream viewers and like they come in and they're like oh. Like, what does he look like? Okay, I'll leave. You should play Star Fox Adventures and or Perfect Dark. Some games I played recently. Maybe at some point. I own Star Fox 64, I think it is. I own? Yeah. Wario Land Gold Pyramid. Not a specific moment technically, but just a creature that terrified me for an entire game. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire video game. It came out in 2004, so I was 9 now. You get a magic spell that increases your speed on plant growth, which can help up leaves and lily pads. Thing is, no matter what level you are on, sewers, forest, or greenhouse, casting such a spell will summon a whole swarm of creatures called vampire wasps. Huge fanged wasp moth hybrid insects that fly around fast and aggressively, buzzing very loudly. And their stings were incredibly painful, and they came in such high numbers too. I was terrified. Edit, I'm sorry I didn't remember my first time encountering them, just a scary thing in general. Don't be sorry. I will Google search it. Don't be sorry whatsoever. It's just, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. No need to be sorry for a comment, by the way, guys. Mac and cheese or pasta sauce? I'm really annoyed with my hair today, guys. I really am. Pasta sauce, always. You look healthier compared to the other streams I saw? Healthier? Did I look unhealthy in the other streams? I looked unhealthy? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. No. Oh, this is hard to choose, but one that always sticks out for me is the Floor Masters from Wind Waker. I just remember playing that game as a kid on our GameCube, and it's such a beautiful game. So anything meant to be creepy was automatically a big contrast. I was terrified of them coming up and grabbing Link/me, and I hated the whining noises they made when you hit them. To this day, I still get nervous when coming across one in the game. The Floor Master. Oh yeah, the hands, isn't it? Or is that the hands in the game? You don't look unhealthy now, you just look mega healthy. I lost a little weight? What's happening? What is this? You may have lost a little weight? What? Okay. Tyler the Piano Man. Besides horror games, the most scared oh sorry, I forgot to comment on your comment, no. Yeah, the Floor Masters in Zelda games are scary in general. Like I didn't know I was chubby, but yeah, no. Did I lost weight since last time though? This is so weird. I'm the same weight. This is so strange. Hey, doggy, how's it going? This is so strange. I'm the same way I was for the past, like, year. Yeah, no, it's a scary thing. Sorry that I derailed your comment there. But, like, you know, it is, like, the Wall Masters in general are just, like, freaking scary, like, creatures, like, and especially in Wind Waker as well, when you're so little as Link as well. Tyler the Piano Man. Besides horror game, the most scared I remember being was surprisingly in Breath of the Wild. I remember playing one night and I wasn't in an area with enemies around, so I turned the game volume up to listen to the ambience. All of a sudden, while I'm walking around quietly around the mountains near Zora's Domain, I hear something sprinting towards me, and a Lizalfos appears behind me, and it does its loud scream. I actually jumped because the volume was up high and I didn't know there was anyone near me. I've never been really scared by anything in Zelda since I was a kid, but since this moment was so unexpected, it's stuck in my mind and makes me laugh. Oh my god. Any moment like that in Breath of the Wild, really, like when you're not like expecting like when we're not expecting like an ambush or an enemy to come out of nowhere, really freaking catches you off guard. And that's one of the things I love about Breath of the Wild. There is such a spontaneous feeling. I probably looked chubbier last time. Guys, I'm just going to say it's not okay to comment on people's appearance, okay? I'm just going to say it right now. We're learning a lesson today. Unless you're saying someone looks good, which technically you are, but now I'm thinking about my past self. We're going to cut that off here. Okay? Deal? I wouldn't comment on anyone else's appearance, so I expect the same courteous nature the same way back. Is that okay? Are we making a deal? Okay, we'll make a deal. Okay, next comment. Oh look, it's Daniel Garcia. Scariest moment of video game has to be the world of nothing in Super Paper Mario. The fact that everyone has gone and erased from experience and I couldn't go to the afterlife freaked me out as a kid. Add to the fact that it was a blank with only a few scattered materials from the beautiful world that was once there. The music being so eerie really gave me goosebumps. Second would be the entire plot of DSAF, but I won't waste any more of your time on that. That world in general in Super Mario kind of like honestly terrifies me because like I don't like the idea first of all of like a whole town just disappearing off the face of the earth, but the fact that we have to like explore that place knowing that there was people there before freaking terrifies me. Like it really does. I hope that they can do something like that in Paper Mario. Like, which a lot of people say that Super Paper Mario doesn't have like teeth anymore. And like I was one of the people that said that, like that's possibly one of the reasons people don't like it as much. It's the same thing I say about Pokemon now. But honestly, I think Origami King did a lot of freaky shit too, but I just don't think anything on that level will be reached for a long, long time. Personally, I don't think. Sweet Like Toffee. What's happening in Twilight Princess? Oh, it's the guy. He's kidnapping Lilia. Sweet Like Toffee. The best I have is a jump scare because as a child I used to be horrible with anything scary and still slightly am. I think the most recent one is when me and a friend were playing The Last of Us Part 2 and we weren't really paying much attention to the game. And all of a sudden, as I'm going through a crack in the wall, a clicker jumps out and scares both of us and screams. Then we just stared at each other and tried to comprehend what happened. Okay, The Last of Us 2 is such an underrated horror game. Does someone come to your house? There's people all around the house. I live with multiple people. Like honestly, like the moment in The Last of Us Part 2 when you're hanging over, I won't spoil it, but there's moments in that game that like I had to put the controller down. I text my friends and be like, I'm not happy. Looking good today. Thank you very much for Leon. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Yeah. Really scary. So another Roblox answer. Logan loves games. Roblox Meep City hack. Oh my lord. I don't know Roblox. I'm not a Roblox guy. That was the last comment, by the way. Thank you very much for all your comments. Thank you very much for all the support. You're very kind. Who was it that wanted me to read out the comments now? Now that we're here. What if you played Spooky's House of Jump Scare? It's a free horror game. I've heard of it. I don't know if I'd be too into playing it right now, at least. First time at a live stream seems great. Hope you're having a nice day. Thank you, Kate. Hope you're having a nice day, too. The Last of Us 2 is a story-driven adventure horror game. Yeah. The Last of Us 2 is very much a horror game. You left a comment? Yeah. Well, comment here if you want to see. It obviously it didn't show up in the comments then. It didn't show up here anyway. Sarah Freedom. Honestly, the scariest moment was probably when I went to play Smash Bros. Brawl and I dropped the disc and it shattered. Is that it? That's the one, yeah? Yeah. Well, like, that's a cool moment as well. Again, there's moments that are scary outside of games as well. Like, I'm like, again, I talk about the Wii U, like, wiping completely, but, like, I had one time I came home and, like, all my discs were, like, on the floor because they fell out of, like, the... Hold up, what happened? Dan didn't hack? What? What's happening? Okay. Now, I think I've... Oh, there's one here from... Did I read out Justin Leal's comment? My scariest moment in the game is when I started to play Skyward Sword and I was so scared of Silent Realms, I was scared to go in. Does this answer count? Of course it counts, Justin. Of course it counts. Of course it counts. Calvin is having a crisis? Not really. I'm just not used to streaming with my face. It's not always like... it's not like always... Oh, for people who haven't seen it. This is my guitar. Ah. It's very nice, right? Can you get a good look at it there? Ah, I keep hitting off the thing. Plays the song. You won't be able to hear too well. Where's my plectrum? Oh shit. Oh, I haven't played this in years. But like, I'll see if I can remember. Okay, I'll see if I can remember. Okay, I was it. No, I can't get it. I don't remember the song. No, I can't remember. I'm not going to remember the song. Do you have a band? No, I don't. Try to remember the song? Okay, I think it's like... Okay, we'll learn it together. We'll remember it together. I haven't played this one in like 3 years, but we'll try and remember it. No, it's... I don't remember the rest of it. I don't remember the rest of it. See you, Daniel. Okay. Okay. So it's like... I think it's like... No. I don't remember the rest of it. You can't. I wouldn't be able to even remember the rest of it. Oh wait, I kind of remember this though. Where is it? Where is this song? Yeah. I don't know why I'm not playing the songs that I know instead of like I'm trying to like impress you guys with anime and Zelda. What's the song go like again? I can't remember it, guys. Sorry. It's a yeah. There's some Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll just put it over here for now. Ah! I don't think it will fall there. It's up against the Azula poster. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I should have ended it like a little bit earlier. Now sing along with it. I only know like the songs that I usually play. Yes, and by the way, someone said earlier I was in three different bands. I was in a metalcore band. I was in like just a rock band, an alternative rock band. Mostly singing. Calvin bands with his fans, and we call it Calvin and the Boys. Just an idea to put chat below the camera. Thinking of doing it at some point. Well, thank you guys so much for your community comments, and thank you so much for coming to the community stream. This is a bit hectic, I think, because again, I'm doing this once per month. I never usually show my face, but I did read out your comment, and I thank you for continuing to be involved with my stream and to continuing to be involved with my channel. It means the world to me, and honestly, I want to keep doing this for as long as I can. So we'll see how far we get with this, and I'll see you guys soon enough. Now we're gonna like end the stream here.